Good evening. We are in verse 650 through 610, Canto 4, The Secret Knowledge of Book 1, The Book of Beginnings of Sri Aurobindo Savitri. He makes the earth pure around her will, makes all reflect her whims, all is at play. This whole wide world is only he and she. This is the knot that ties together the stars. The two are one are the secret of all power. The two are one are the might and right in things. His soul, silent, supports the world and her. His acts are her commandments, registers. Happy, inert, he lies beneath her feet. His breast he offers for her cosmic dance, of which our lives are the quivering theatre, and none could bear but for his strength within. Yet none would leave because of his delight. His works, his thoughts, have been devised by her. His being is a mirror vast of hers. Active, inspired by her, he speaks and moves. His deeds obey her heart's unspoken demands. Passive, he bears the impact, serves the world. As if her touches, shaping his soul and life. His journey through the days is her sun march. He runs upon her roads, hers is his course. A witness and student of her joy and dole, a partner in her evil and her good. He has consented to her passionate ways. He is driven by her sweet and dreadful force. His sanctioning name initials all her works. His silence is a signature to her deeds. In the execution of a drama scheme, in her fancies of the moment and its mood, in the march of this obvious, ordinary world, where all is deep and strange to the eyes that see, and nature's common forms are marvel vast, she through his witness sight and motion of might unrolls the material of her cosmic act. Her happenings that exalt and smite the soul, her force that moves, her powers that save and slay, her word that in the silence speaks to our hearts, her silence that transcends the summit word, her heights and depths to which our spirit moves, her events that weave the texture of our lives, and all by which we find or lose ourselves. Things sweet and bitter, magnificent and mean, things terrible and beautiful and divine. In the fancies of the moment and its mood, in the march of this obvious ordinary world, where all is deep and strange to the eyes that see, and nature's common forms are marvel vast, she through his witness sight and motion of might unrolls the material of a cosmic act, her happenings that exalt and smite the soul, her force that moves, her powers that save and slay, her word that in the silence speaks to our hearts, her word that in the silence speaks to our hearts, her silence that transcends the summit word, her heights and depths to which our spirit moves, her events that weave the texture of our lives, and all by which we find or lose ourselves, things sweet and bitter, magnificent and mean, things terrible and beautiful and divine.